The cost of living and interest rates are so high that most South Africans cannot afford to buy brand new cars anymore. Life is tough, shame. Mara itakini. Welcome to another video. The facelift of the 6th generation Vw Jetta was sold in Mzansi from 2015 to 2018. After this period, Vw SA decided not to bring the 7th generation model to the local market. As a result, facelift Jetta models with decent mileage are highly sought after. So what makes the facelift Jetta special? Let's check it out. Let's start with the performance. The engine lineup includes 5 engine choices. There are 3 turbo petrol and 2 turbo diesel engines. The entry-level petrol is a 1.2 liter that produces 77 kilowatts and 175 Newton meters. This engine is mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox. Next up in the petrol range is a 1.4 liter engine that produces 90 kilowatts and 200 Newton meters. This engine is mated either to a 6-speed manual or a 7-speed DSG auto. There's also a problematic turbo and supercharged version of the 1.4 liter petrol engine. It produces 118 kilowatts and 240 Newton meters. It is also mated to a 7-speed DSG automatic only. We'll get to why this engine will give you a constant headache later in the video. Moving on to the diesel range, you get a 1.6 liter engine that produces 77 kilowatts and 250 Newton meters. This engine is mated either to a 5-speed manual or a 7-speed DSG. The top of the range diesel engine is a 2 liter that produces 103 kilowatts and 320 Newton meters. This engine is mated to a 6-speed DSG. When looking at the fuel consumption, the Jetta will save you money on fuel. Fuel consumptions are as follows: 5.7 in the 1.2 liter, 6.2 in the manual, and 6 in the auto for the 90 kilowatt 1.4 liter, 6 in the 118 kilowatt 1.4 liter, 4.5 in the manual, and 4.7 in the auto for the 1.6 liter diesel, and 5.3 liters per 100 kilometers in the 2 liter diesel. Before we continue with the video, if you love this kind of content, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. With that being said, the facelift Jetta has 3 trim levels: the trendline, the comfortline, and the highline. The trendline only comes as a manual and it gets the 1.2 liter or 1.4 liter petrol engine. The comfortline either comes as a manual or automatic and it gets the 1.4 liter petrol engine or the 1.6 liter diesel engine. The highline only comes as an automatic and it gets the problematic 118 kilowatt petrol engine or the 2 liter diesel engine. Let us now quickly highlight the equipment and features you get in the different trim levels. In the trendline, the list is long, so here goes. You get manual air conditioning, a radio with 8 speakers, a front center armrest, a leather-wrapped multifunction steering wheel, electric windows front and rear, driver and passenger front and side airbags, driver and front passenger seat height adjustment, a height and reach adjustable steering wheel, ISOFIX points in the rear seats, electric exterior mirrors, body colored bumpers, door handles and exterior mirrors, daytime running lights, rain sensing wipers, black grills, 16-inch alloy wheels with 16-inch steel spare wheel, hill hold assist, cruise control, a USB port, and cloth seats. Let's now move on to the comfort line. In addition to the features you get in the trendline, in the comfortline you also get a tire pressure monitoring system, front fog lights, chrome grills, a touchscreen radio, a rear center armrest with 2 cup holders, and a 12-volt socket in the boot. When moving on to the highline, in addition to the features found in the comfortline, you get cloth sport seats, climate control, front fog lights that have cornering lights, headlight washers, and 17-inch alloy wheels. Optional features include the following: 17-inch alloy wheels, a power sunroof, leather seats, front and rear parking sensors, Bluetooth phone preparation, navigation, a reverse cam, a tow bar, bi-xenon headlights, and keyless entry and start. Iyo, that was a lot to go through. So let's slow down a little and consider some of the common problems you might experience if you buy a used Jetta. The 6th generation Jetta model shares its engines, gearboxes, and chassis with the 6th generation Golf models. You'll probably face the same potential issues that are faced by Golf owners in the petrol-powered models. These includes failures in the coil pack or spark plugs, water pump failure, throttle body or electric window regulator failure, and faulty map sensor issues. Those looking at the problematic 118 kilowatt 1.4 liter can expect even more issues. These include supercharger failure, excessive oil consumption, injector problems, and fuel pump failure. I would therefore recommend you to stay away from this engine completely, cause it will give you a serious headache and deplete your pockets. Looking at the diesel engines, common faults include dual mass flywheel failure, timing belt tensioner failure, fuel injector issues, oil pump drive shaft failure, and blocked diesel particulate filters. An important consideration to make when shopping for a used car is to ensure that you check the vehicle's maintenance history and have a detailed inspection carried out on the vehicle to ensure that there are no serious issues that will chow your money. The 6th generation Jetta is a fantastic used car provided that it is maintained and cared for properly. This car provides space, safety, has fantastic fuel consumption, and it drives and handles well. It therefore ticks all the requirements of a practical family car, as it has a big boot and there's ample spare part availability should you need to do some repairs. So then, which Jetta model would I buy? The 90 kilowatt 1.4 liter Jetta comfortline manual is the car I would buy. The only reason why I'd go for the manual over the auto is cause VW's DSG gearboxes have a reputation of breaking down as the car ages. So chances are higher that you'll need to do a major repair. When buying a used Jetta, you'll also need to shop around as supply is limited since the car is no longer in production. Taking your time will ensure that you buy a great car for the best possible price. I went to Auto Trader to check 2015 to 2018 Jetta models with less than 100,000 kilometers. The price range was between 150,000 and 300,000 rands, with majority of the vehicles costing over 200,000 rands. Remember that you will need to negotiate the price to ensure that you get a great deal. For the cost of ownership estimate, I will use this 2018 comfortline manual, which costs 290,000 rands and it has 50,000 kilometers on the clock. If you finance a 290,000 rands car At the current prime lending rate of 10.75% over 72 months with no deposit and no balloon payment, then you'll pay a monthly installment of around 5,483 rands. For comprehensive car insurance, you can expect to pay around 1,300 rands depending on your risk profile. If you spend 1,500 rands a month on fuel, then this takes your total cost of ownership to around 8,283 rands each and every month. In conclusion, even though used cars are relatively cheaper than brand new cars, the amount of money you'll spend is still significant. Also be on the lookout for scammers in the used car market, cause yay, maraita kini. Thank you for watching.